Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife here. We are in Los Cristianos, right at the far end by the Arona Ground and Paloma Beach. I am here with the Sweeney. Mark Sweeney you've seen before, but he's brought his daughter along today. I was expecting a little girl about 8 years old, and she's fully grown and in university. Oh my golly gosh. And here they are, Ladles and jelly spoons.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. We've only got one microphone. In fact, I haven't turned the microphone on. I'm an idiot. Let me turn the microphone on. Can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Go in the top thing here.
Yeah.
And there's a black bag right at the top.
Little black case.
Little black case.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll get it right in a minute. We'll get one of these microphones. We're only going to use one today. There we go. And let's see if this works. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got. It says the microphone has it. Can you set that back in?
Good to go.
Thank you. Ladles and jelly spoons. Is that better? Is that better? Right, streaming quality. Show you where we are. We are by Paloma Ground here. Is that grid stinking or is it me?
Yeah.
It's me, I just thought. It smells around here, doesn't it?
I know. It's because of the too many tourists.
Yeah.
That's what they're complaining about. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have the infrastructure. Let me see. Timothy Dowd. Looking good. It says we're live, so we must be live. Cool, dude. We've got 30 watching already. We've got to move from here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Good God.
That's come on all of a sudden, hasn't it?
I know.
Since that
It was that bloke, wasn't it? Yeah. Or did we stand in some dog do?
You never had that last time, that big one last time?
No. I've decided to use this for the simple reason.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure it's safe, yeah? Is that I can get a lot more people in.
Oh, okay.
Like that, you see.
And is that really light?
Oh, if you hold it where I'm holding it,
Yeah.
you have your hand,
I could drop it.
and it's sort of balanced.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So it's better than having your arm stuck out the front.
Yeah.
You know. So it's got on you now. So 48 people.
Come on, get those numbers up.
Let me just.
Yeah. So that one. Do you remember what the story was about that? It's like a compound, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just a private house, really.
I thought it was something died or something. Or...
Oh, I'm sure people have.
They probably own that. Yeah. They probably own that a lot of that ground around there as well.
Right, let's see if we can hear you. Yeah, we can.
Good stuff.
So the sun's just come out.
Sun's out, guns out.
So I've got to change that from grey day with the Sweeneys to great day with the Sweeneys now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's Mark and Annabelle, right?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And you're in the uni, Annabelle.
I am.
What year?
I've just done my placement year,
Okay.
so I'm going back in September or October for a final year.
Okay.
Finish.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing what you're doing and where you're going.
I'm doing chemistry.
Chemistry. My God. Usually people say I'm doing philosophy or something like that. You know, just bunking off. But no, chemistry. We need that.
Yeah.
But it's come out. Yeah, I think the clouds will burn away though, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's if you don't like the weather here, just wait 5 minutes.
Yeah. Another one.
We're doing Tim Dow bullshit bingo. All the things that I say every day.
We're just looking for that double book car now.
Yeah. I'll like the car like that, yeah. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change hands. That might be interesting. Oops. Got to get you like this.
You must get sore.
No, it's because of the angle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we lost you.
Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
That's quite all right, my darling. We didn't put our brake lights on.
Yeah. Didn't have much warning, did she? It's walking behind us for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so we got Sweeney on there. There we go. So you're in the middle, you see,
yeah.
And it's tracking you.
Let Annabelle go in the middle for a little bit.
Well, it'll still track you. Let me track Annabelle then.
Yeah.
So whoever's in the middle, we got to track. So we're gonna track Annabelle. There you go.
Oh, does that mean it stays on me?
It'll stay on you, and then I'm on the left of you, or the right. And
Clowns to the left of me, jokes to the right, mate.
that's it. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
So what should we do? Should we walk down?
We'll walk down to the beach.
Down this way, and how about the market? Just walk past it.
No, I'll tell you what. We'll walk to the market.
Yeah.
And then back along the beach.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Yeah, sound.
So, ladles and jelly spoons, we are going to walk past the market and then back along the beach, and we'll see what happens. So what do you think of the new selfie stick? you guys on the internet there. It's basically, I've got to actually put these things in, haven't I? There you go. In fact, if that had been in when the woman walked into us,
Yeah.
she'd have been injured. Injured.
See, that's you know, I think people sort of guess you're doing some YouTube video walking around with a thing like that.
I think they do. I mean, basically, it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm an outgoing person, and I'm not embarrassed about anything really.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you see videos, you know, of yourself and others, and people just really staring at them, you know, like, you know, and just continue staring at them, like, you know, especially if doing like maybe in a restaurant, doing a vlog in a restaurant, and you think like, you know, I'd probably get a bit more conscious if I was doing that, you know.
I like people who come up and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
But I did have one woman chase after me with my drone the other day.
Really?
Yeah, to tell me that I couldn't fly the drone over her bar.
Really good.
And but when I'm flying, I'm not allowed to get into a conversation, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, full focus on the.
Yeah, you got to focus on flying, haven't you? So let's do this.
I remember the best one was to talk about people getting upset. It was a little bit different. Was that Johnny Vlogger in? Remember that Chinese Russian bloke?
And the Russian bloke give it. Well, there you go.
Yeah, he was a bit upset, wasn't he?
So Annabelle, you're front and centre. Tell us a bit about your life.
So yeah, I've just finished my placement year, and I worked in forensic toxicology
Okay.
at a hospital in London.
Which you loved.
And yeah, loved it. And now I'm just sort of, I've got a final project to do, then back to uni, end of September, early October.
Cool dude. What does forensic toxicology do? Tell us.
So it's like testing. We get a lot of samples from mortuaries, and then like doing post-mortem work, like seeing how people have died due to like drugs. So we test for drugs in like their samples. We also do like antipsychotic levels. We deal with like police work, so like road traffic accident work.
What, to find out if people have been drunk?
Yeah, or drunk and drug driving.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it as exciting as on the TV?
Well, we just do the lab work, so
CSI.
to see, yeah, all the behind the stories stuff. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but on these CSI things, you know, the person's in the toxicology lab is always a cute girl, isn't it? Really. So,
Yeah.
so you're just like pushing the meme there a bit far.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of the things that you struggle with, didn't you? Like liquidising livers and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
you have to like homogenise livers.
All right.
Pretty smelly.
If I want to homogenise a liver, I just chew it.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't eat liver anymore.
I can never eat a liver.
No livers.
Human liver, not the one.
Lily livered. Yeah, there's not a lot of people around this today.
Sunday was rammed down there.
Yeah.
I think Sunday's the big one, isn't it? Mako?
It's Sunday, Tuesday, is it, the market?
Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff's okay. I mean, you know, you ignore the side stuff. They sell a lot of sort of canary and stuff as well.
Let's have a quick look. Oh, did we get that on camera? 100 quid? 100 quid? We got 77 people watching. Let's go back to the beginning and see what's happening. Gavin Davis is on. Angry Bello. Alan's Homemade Vlogs. Was talking about you a minute ago. We're saying who did that vlog of the what's it called?
House down by
The house, yeah. So Roger Channing's on. Living the Dream's on. Jeff France, Pam Domain, Richard Edwards, Colin Jennings, Davey Kelsey, Alan in the Hat. Alan in the Hat has got family over at the moment. Let's let this guy go past.
Is Webby on?
Not yet. Yeah. Cute death off the road, right on the pavement.
Hey.
Just thought I'd do that one.
Exactly.
Foggy's on. Morning Foggy. Tony Tabarrow. Louise Parks. Len Harvey. Good morning, Tim. I'm with you this morning along with the Jurassic Coast at Weymouth. Relying on mobile data. It's 17 degrees and a cooling breeze. Thanks, Len. Joanne Early's on. That's a pretty good picture, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, be interesting. I always watch it back afterwards.
Wayne's Lifestyle's on. Joanne Early. Alan Care Studio, John Patton, Carol Smith, Tracy Addison, be in Tenerife on Sunday. Can't wait. Are you going to book something, Tracy, or have you already done? I can't remember. Rocky Earth guys on, and Louise Parks. Good morning, everybody. Cool dude.
Hi.
Thank you. Right, put you back in my pocket for now.
Oh,
Getting hot, isn't it?
yes, nice.
It's getting hot.
Grey up there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Annabelle. I'm going to move you over to the other side. If you go behind me.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's right, better. Because they'll turn a lot further that way than this way. But you've got to get in the middle. There we go. That's better. That's better.
Yeah, so pop down here. Where do you want to walk? Left or right or?
What time is it now?
It is 26 past 9.
26 past 9.
Walk all the way down and I mean, it's up to you.
It's up to you, actually.
What do you reckon, Annie? Well, I suppose if we walk up, I'm thinking if we walk up there.
Uh,
And, okay, well, yeah, we've got two options. We could walk down there, come back around again. If we walk up there and then just show Annabelle the mural. Was that a bit far?
no, we got the mural.
And then walk back down and then we'll go. Do you want to go I'll mark a tavern to get coffee and that?
We'll go somewhere.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds like, so I did actually show the mural. We'll have another look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're on it.
I'm on it, yeah. I should have worn the yellow shirt. I nearly did.
Yeah, it's my last full day today. Very sad.
Are you going home tomorrow?
Yeah,
How long you been here?
just since Friday.
Yeah?
Friday morning.
Yeah, boyfriend came over.
boyfriend
Let's say
came.
hello to him or else
Yeah,
he'll be in
hi
trouble.
Finn.
Hi, Finn.
My boyfriend came over Friday with me and then he left Sunday night because
All right. So you've just broken 90 people's hearts. The boyfriend. Oh, no! How long you been together?
I think nearly 6 months.
All right. So you meet him in the uni, did you?
No, I was just on my placement year. He plays football only 15-20 minutes from where I worked.
Okay.
Place for Ipswich.
Yeah,
So it's a jog.
yeah.
Here we go. I quite like this. Right, let's go show you forward for a minute. Oh, that's backward. 1, 2, 3. Forward, there we go. So, for those of you wondering where we are at the Minai Golf. The Minai Golf. Hey, death off the road, right on the pavement. Oh, here's the ferry. It's coming in.
I wonder where that's going. Is that the I'm sorry, I went to La Gomera. I can't remember whether I went on that or Fred Olsen.
I think they both go that direction. One's La Palma, the other one's... I think they both go to both, you know.
What can you see from? I was saying to Annabelle the other day. Obviously, you see La Gomera.
Yeah.
What other islands can you see?
Well, if you look to the left of La Gomera, you
Yeah.
see El Hierro.
Okay.
And if you look to the right of La Gomera, you see La Palma. But only when the weather atmospheric conditions are correct.
Okay.
So-
Like probably the other night where you could really see
Yeah,
La Gomera.
yeah.
And what have you ever been to El Hierro? What's that? That El Hierro. What's that like? Is that the smallest?
It's not the smallest, but it is a small one.
Yeah.
La Preciosa, I think, is the smallest. But
There's only 7.
there's about 15 in the archipelago.
they
There's
are-
only 7 that are. There's only 7 that are inhabited, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's always a quiz.
But El Hierro is famous now that it is self-sufficient in water and electricity,
Okay.
wind and water collection.
Oh.
So
Has it got any tourism over there?
there is tourism over there, but it's not like British tourism. You know, it's not Sunsea Sand Sangria. It's more culture.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're hoping to get on the rest of the islands as well, is to increase the cultural tourist and decrease the tourist that uses up the resource without putting back to the, you know, like all these all-inclusive places and stuff. That's one of the biggest problems. I mean, our sewerage is terrible. People come and say, "Oh, it smells." Yeah, that's because there's 6 million of you guys shitting in the in the thing that's built for 1 million people. You know.
Do you know? Yeah, it's funny you should say that because we were going to go to Tandoori Hut last night and they were closed because of sewage problems.
Yeah.
So I think I'll give that a miss for a couple of weeks.
How do you tell the difference?
Have you started your breakfast brunchy type things? Yeah.
I started yesterday,
Yeah.
not yesterday, Sunday,
Yeah.
but we cancelled it at the last minute
Why is that?
because I was fat.
Where is it and what is it?
Okay, the brunch bunch is basically, there's a beach in Kayosavaki called Playa Habo,
Yeah.
and there's a restaurant there. There's actually 3 there now. So you got the downstairs restaurant, which is Italian, L'Osteria C. I don't know why they called it that, but that's what they call it. And then above it, they've got the, I can't remember now, I can't remember what it's called. I can see it in front of me. But that's just a cocktail bar at the moment. They're not serving food there. And then behind that, they're building a sushi bar.
Okay.
And in the Italian restaurant, they do a breakfast for $8.50, which comes in a frying pan.
Okay. Like a skillet. No,
Yeah, like a skillet. And it's like 3 eggs, 3 sausage, everything for $8.50.
That's not bad.
And so I thought of trying it, you see, and I thought, well, why not do it once a month?
Yeah.
And then, because I've cut out all the bacon butties in the mornings now, apart from today. We'll see.
And what you want to do is get people to go, will you meet up, have a bit of breakfast? And...
Well, no, basically, we don't care if anybody comes.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd put it out there in case somebody was.
Yeah.
Keep death off the roads, ride on the pavement. You know, they've got to pass 6 signs that say no bikes to get here.
Yeah. So what is it? So bikes you're not really allowed to ride down here?
There's a sign down here, I'll show it you. Bikes, scooters, anything except somebody who's actually disabled. Hey, the guys! What do you think of my new stick?
That's going all right.
We've got a new stick for all your excursion needs. All I see is on pictures of you guys on Facebook having fun together. What's that all about?
You've got to have fun at work, right?
They do. I'd rather they paid you though.
What are we up to today?
We're going to go. We've been to the Arona Gran. We're going to go and have a look at the mural, and then we're going to walk back to the Arona Gran and have a bacon butty.
Sounds like a plan.
It does.
Come with us.
Enjoy your day.
See ya. Cool dudes.
We haven't booked any excursions this time, have we?
No.
Oh, we went to Sign Park with Finn.
Oh yeah, I went to Sand Park. That was good on Saturday.
How much you pay for that these days?
I think it was about €42 each.
42.
Yeah, not too bad.
And was it easier to get on everything?
Yeah, the longest we queued was 25 minutes.
Okay. Did you go on everything, you think?
Yeah, except that Tower of Power.
The Tower of Power?
Yeah, couldn't do that. I did it last time I came to Tenerife.
You thought, been there, done that.
No, yeah, never again.
Been there, done that, got the bikini.
We don't. Yeah, we sometimes go on, but we haven't done a boat trip this time, have we?
Yeah, we usually always do a boat trip. And then,
I like that one that Cole did where you drive it yourself.
Yeah, yeah. We went on one where was just a bloke driving it. And
Yeah.
you know, we don't people on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Cole. Yeah, that seems quite interesting, doesn't it? But I'm panic a bit. Tandoori hut. In theory now we should start smelling stuff, shouldn't we?
Was it what?
In theory we should start smelling something now if there's a problem with the sewers around it.
Tandoori.
Yeah,
The old tandoori.
We ended up going to Kismat last night, which is nice.
Where's that?
Kismat, it's up by the Apollo Centre. Next to that Lewinsky's, you know, their big...
How do you spell that?
Kismat, K-T-H-A-T. Come on. K-I-S-M-A-T.
Kismet.
Kismat. Yeah, it's nice. McMaster did a review on it years ago.
Not
It's
like
nice.
Kismet.
You wouldn't want to be you wouldn't want to be really hungry, to be honest, because there is quite a wait. And it's a bit sort of disjointed in there, but still, they're working hard and the food was nice, so it's all good.
Cool dude. Let's go like this so we know where people are. And get that side of me. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see what you guys are saying. In fact, yeah, let's have a seat.
Yeah, why not? Rest the legs.
Oh, here we go. Let's put you there.
Breathing in.
That's pretty good. I mean, this monopod, I bought this for my 360 camera when I was doing 360-degree tours around apartments.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
But I used to do it privately. I did that. I didn't publish, where you just take the pictures and then you publish them to a wherever you're going.
Yeah. Do you still do that?
No, I don't know why I stopped doing that.
That's quite,
I don't know why I stopped doing that.
quite a good idea, wasn't it? Sort of
I was trying to do stuff to get money, you know.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was all the people that I worked with realised they could do it themselves cheaper, basically. So they just got me for the information and then said thanks very much.
I was telling Annabelle that you used to do magic shows.
I did.
Going around.
I
Did you
did.
have a deck of cards on you or anything like that? Or you sort of...
Have you got a deck of cards on you?
They
Well,
might,
there you
they
go.
might get tapping. They might, well, you're
Well,
a magician, not me.
Yeah, I don't use my own cards because nobody believes me. I only use borrowed cards.
Tell you what, yeah, Mark Taverner will have.
Right, I'll show you a card. If they've got cards, I'll show you a card trick. How's that? Stay till the end. 103 people watching. We've met the 100. Thank you very much. Paul Dexter, Len Harvey, love the walk from Bow Lee's Cove along the front. Back to the harbour for breakfast. They're talking amongst themselves. July's coming fast. Remember walking past some guy, got a crazy hole in one? Oh, that was the golf place maybe. Yeah. Morning, Islands version of Cheltenham this week with Timmy's Tuesday. It's going today worth 50 cents.
Punchestown races on the day.
Yeah?
Good racing, yeah.
Timmy's Tuesday? Is that on today, is it?
Well, I mean, there must be a horse called Timmy's Tuesday. That's what I think they meant.
Could be, yeah.
Because Punchestown starts today's Tuesday.
Okay.
So I can have a...
Can we meet up when I'm over? Tracy Addison, just go to timothydow.com/events and book a day. Unless you want to meet up offline, my darling. Or you can come to Freaky Friday, but go to events and tell me you're coming. Richard Walton's on. Morning, Tim. Nice picture. Thank you, Richard. Morning, folks. Rocky Earth guy, we did that one. I think we've caught up with everybody. Foggy, right, watch you on Ketchup later. See you, my friends. Everton Matthews is on. Morning, Tim. Lovely day in Wales. Tony Paulson from Yorkshire. Martin Carlton, why are non-disabled people allowed to hire tandem scooters?
Yeah, here.
They're not.
Well, they do. There's loads.
I didn't say they didn't.
Yeah.
I just said they're not allowed.
There's lots of loads of...
Good morning, guys, and Tim. Video again. Good morning, guys, and Tim. Just tuned in while I work. I think it may be warmer here today than there. It could be. It could be. Quite a quick pace on your walk today, says Rob. Exactly. Exactly. Because we've got the youngsters with us. That's what it is. And face for radio. I like that. I've got the face for radio. Morning from a sunny South Manchester. There you go. Morning. Where are you guys from?
Scotland.
Scotland. The Braves.
He don't look too happy, does he?
No. Morning, Vinny. Right, so I think we got to the end of that. So let's carry on to the mural, shall we? Right. Which side are we going to go? We're going to go that side. There you go. We've run on for 30 minutes. I've got me in the centre now, but I put myself at the side so I can do this, and it's got us all, I think.
Good stuff. Star of Bengal, you been there?
No, I don't go out to eat here, to tell you the truth, for the simple reason is I like a drink, and so I don't drive and drink. I do drive and drink, but I don't drink and drive. How's that?
Would you go out like a couple of times during the week? You got Friday, you're out.
I go out Friday, but that's not really going out, is it? That's work.
And do you have good work. And do you have a couple of beers like during the week, meet Webby and stuff?
Sometimes on a Sunday night or a Sunday afternoon, I'll go and have one because I've forgotten something. I've got to go shopping. Yeah. And sometimes on a Wednesday when it's midweek meet-up, if there's nobody around, I'll nip down to the Nebula and have a pint or two. Yeah. But that's been my fault, my letdown actually, because I was pretty good about not drinking beer in the week. Yeah. And I've sort of gone off the wagon, fell off the wagon, as they say.
Yeah, I haven't gone mad over it. A few nights. That Saturday night the boxing was on. Went out for that, and that's far too much.
See, I'm not interested in sport on TV. You know, if I'm doing sport, I'll go and do sport. Yeah. And now I don't do sport, so. But watching it's not really a thing for me.
So we'll meet and watch the boxing, meet and watch the football. You end up just chatting and not watching it anyway. So.
That's true. We can go this way, but that's boring, so we'll go this way.
Yeah. That place is always quite busy. It's supposed to be pretty good. Pizza place.
The Oro di Napoli. The gold of Naples. It should be all right today.
It's the last day today. What are we doing, Annabelle? Come on.
not too sure.
Meeting Timmy baby.
Yeah, that's the highlight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
like-
highlight of the holiday.
It goes downhill from there. we're going to Billy tonight to watch Raven, Annabelle's favourite singer on the island.
Okay.
I don't know whether you've heard of them.
No.
But,
Yeah.
what's the story about this again? 'Cause I was trying to think, I was trying to tell Annabelle. Is there some kind of explosion or something?
No, this is where we're going.
Huh.
This is where we're going.
now?
No. The mural is the homage to the people who died
Oh, okay.
for the building. So it's not this building. It's the one by the mural that fell down.
I told me it was there. Oh, that's why they've done it. Went there for lunch yesterday, tapas, El Brigado. Great service, great food. I've been paid to plug these in. I think there's going to be another one for your bingo card coming up now, isn't it? The salad one. Is that
The salad one. Salad and pies.
yeah. Yeah, it didn't really fancy it. You know, after walking, so 29,000 steps yesterday. So it was about 13 miles. And you did more because you went for a run.
The only time I run is if somebody's chasing me.
Yeah. Did you not pick that? Oh, that's what the flowers are, I guess.
Second?
It's a bit strange having that lovely, all the nice murals down there.
Yeah.
And that was a bit. Or is that?
No, this was the first one.
And that is for the.
This is for the 7 people who died, yeah?
There you go, 720 all the names.
When was that? Was that
19, it tells you, no, not 19, 2000 or something. 15, was it? 16, 2016 it was.
God.
Mural
Yeah, it's 40.
von Raúl and Carlos Ortega, a homage to the 7 people who died on the 14th of April 2016, and the whole village of Los Cristianos. And this was the 17th of February 2025. So this is the mural.
This is amazing.
There you go. And if you see me in a yellow shirt next to a guy in a blue shirt, that's Kevin the Scotsman.
It's funny how they can be so small, yet it is you. I mean, is that because we just know you and how you dress? But that is unmistakable, isn't it?
There we go.
No one's defaced you yet, anyway.
Nobody's defaced me yet. So I've even got my little camera, look.
I know. And the rucksack.
and the rucksack,
that's the hat, yellow top, and rucksack.
Well, he took a picture of us, and so he did it from a picture.
Even Kevin, what the,
Kevin looks like Kevin.
yeah. I wonder if there's any more people he
I think everybody
someone like that
is
maybe
somebody.
posted for
Yeah.
who
But I think
posted.
everybody in here that you can see the face of, or is looking at the camera,
Yeah.
is somebody he knows.
Wow.
So this is the story.
So how? Can you remember how long start and finish it took?
Took him about a year, I think.
Jeez, great patience. Great
Yeah.
patience.
But he didn't do it every day.
No.
No.
Wouldn't want to do the hangover either. It's just a detail, isn't it?
It is excellent, yeah.
You know, it's unreal.
Burger King.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that Burger King.
No. Would you recommend any Burger King? That's the hospital up there. That's where Chris was.
Oh, okay.
That's the emergency place and the hospital sur, so we don't have to go to Santa Cruz anymore.
And Santa Cruz is the big one everyone talks about, the one where they go, where is it? What's the name?
It's called the Nuestra Señora de Candelaria.
It's a huge hospital, isn't it?
It's a huge university hospital.
Okay. But that's the thing you're asking, is the universities in...
Yeah.
The university is in La Laguna, which is basically just north of Santa Cruz, the capital. And there's a tram that connects it, Transvania. So if you go up here, it takes you an hour to get there from here on the bus. And then you get on the tram, and you can get on and off the tram, I think, if you get the day ticket. And then you can get to the university town, and that's got a beautiful pedestrianised zone with tapas, a little church, everything like that. So that's worth a visit.
Well, that's what we want to do. We want to go up the north, definitely go up the north of the island.
I mean, that isn't actually the north. That's the east. So we're like a triangle, aren't we?
Yeah.
So the east coast up there is Santa Cruz La Laguna,
Yeah.
and then east of that is another bit of the island
Yeah.
with the Anaga Mountains.
Okay.
And then you got the best beach in Santa Cruz,
Yeah.
in Tenerife,
Yeah.
called the Terrasitas beach. That's quite a long sandy beach. Lots of people up there. In fact, you can actually look online to find out what the parking's like now, live. So it'll tell you how many parking spots are there, which is good. And then if you go around the top of the coast, then you've got the Matanza, which is the Schlacht, the what do they call it? I can't remember what it is in English. Then you got no when you slaughter the slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Slaughter, and
You wouldn't be very good on what's that? Give us a clue.
give us a clue, yeah.
I think many people have got that.
And then you got the Puerto de la Cruz, which was one of the original tourist destinations. In fact, that's where Agatha Christie wrote a few of her novels.
Okay.
And it's quite famous for a lot of other things as well. A lot of culture up there as well.
Napoleon, something got to do with
Napoleon, well, not Napoleon. I'm not sure whether Napoleon, but I know that what's his name lost his army. Yeah.
Yeah.
The what's it called? Kiss Me Hardy.
Nelson.
Nelson.
That's it, Nelson.
Nelson's arms.
Shouldn't really get, yeah.
Nelson's arms still here.
Preserved.
Spanish took it. It's the only time that British were beat.
Yeah.
So they say. I think that Real Madrid did a couple of numbers as well, didn't they?
Exactly, yeah.
Lee Harvey, Hi Angry Velo. David Butler's on by Pat, so Pat's away. Louise, Tina Rigby's on. Rawata's on. Good morning, Rawata. Quick hello, Tina. Did I miss you? Graham Guilford, good morning. Sunny Manchester, we did that one.
Webby's probably
From Face for Radio. And Giuseppe Basil. Hi, Tim again. Hola, Giuseppe. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo?
No, I don't know.
Okay. So, what time is it now? It's 10 to 10.
10 to 10 by the time we get down there, yeah?
Yeah, so let's walk up to the main road and walk down the main road.
Okay, cool.
That's easier, isn't it?
You're happy walking up there? You've got a bit of a hill then down? Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
Should we do that?
Yeah, cool.
Should we go a bit uphill and down?
Cool dudes.
Cool dude.
That's enough one.
What you can't say is culo dudo.
What was that?
Well, culo means arsehole, and dudo means I doubt. It's the conjugation in the present tense of dudar. So to doubt in Spanish is dudar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Camptown ladies sing this song. Dudar dudar day means to doubt, to doubt. And I got to do it because of you now.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Here's a nice shop. It's the pie shop. Pie and salad. And I don't know, they've got other stuff in the window. It's not pie and salad, is it?
They're not really selling it with that picture there.
Not really, no. I mean, would you eat a pie like that? You know, looks like a pair of feet in a bowl to me.
A bowl of what?
Salud is health and pies is legs.
Oh, I see.
You should know that. She's done.
I did Spanish at school.
My daughter did Spanish at school for 7 years or something, and she knows a lot of Spanish, but she can't speak it.
Yeah, I can read it quite well.
Actually, we're going to say hello to Charlotte, Annabelle's younger sister, who's at school. And
Hello, Charlotte.
and Charlotte's really into learning languages.
Oh, cool.
Quite spark, and she's not down there, it's not. And she's quite good, very good at Spanish. So. I still haven't got round to the Spanish at Paul, but I'm going to definitely do it when I get back.
It's changing it now, though. You've got to go to school.com or something like that with a K.
Yeah.
And I think it's more expensive now.
But then, was reasonable for what it was.
He gave me free access for life, and then because I didn't use it for a week, he took it away. So I thought, am I still alive?
Well, you push people to we don't push, but you know what I mean. But I would never have found out about it until you mentioned it. And Charlotte himself watched a couple of videos and done a few. She was really good. She was getting it straight away. So
yeah, if you do the free course on YouTube, that's all you basically need to start your travel, your channel.
I think if you pay for it, well, you get more structured, and then you get
When you pay
can
for it,
follow on,
yeah,
you
no,
know.
when you pay for it, then it takes you from level 1 to level 9.
Yeah.
And if you do it in the way that he says,
Yeah.
he guarantees success.
Yeah, 'cause I want to basically start off, even though I know some words, I want to start off at hello, you know, the very beginning.
No, that's not. That's the problem. What you do with Paul, the very first lesson,
Yeah.
is to show you how to pronounce Spanish,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, which makes
Sense. And then it shows you all the words that are similar to English
Yeah.
and how they differ.
Yeah.
And at the end of that, you've basically got a vocabulary of about 1,500 words.
Yeah.
So to have your vocabulary like that, then he teaches you the 3 major verbs that you need. I want, I have, I need, right? And I don't want, I don't have, I don't need, yeah? And then, because it's a sort of a Latin language, where the who does what to whom is in the conjugation, yeah? So I want, you want, he wants, she wants. Want doesn't change, does it?
No.
But in querer is to want, and then quiero is I want,
Yeah.
quieres is you want, quiere is he, she, or it wants.
Yeah.
So it conjugates slightly differently.
Yeah.
Queremos, we want, and quieren is they want. So what you've got to do,
You're not going to test me on this.
no. Instead of learning all that, which is totally boring,
Yeah.
he just teaches you the I want bit, which
Yeah.
is perfect, yeah? I want this, I want that, and he puts in real world situations.
Yeah.
Then I need,
Yeah.
and then I don't need.
How would you? Because what does Charlotte do? She does
Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Duolingo, I did that, but basically that gamifies it. So what it does, it gives you random words and situations
Yeah.
that you can never put in a sentence.
Okay, so that'd be no good then, really, isn't it?
Yeah. What Spanish with Paul does, it allows you to think.
Yeah, I just like it. So, you know, I just like watching it and stuff. It goes through it, and you know, the whole. Like I said, I've been saying that for 2 years.
Let's go through it.
So that's the Kismat is up there, next to Lewinsky's.
Okay.
It's over the road.
Have a walk through the park.
We walked back, let's say, from Sign Mole.
Yeah.
We got a cab up and walked back. And that magma centre, what's that for again?
That is a conference and exhibition centre.
Okay.
There's a lot of things you can do in there, but there is a massive auditorium. So in fact, when the Gypsy Kings or when the Queen, when Queen come,
Yeah. So,
they do that, and also Brian May comes and does his astrological thing there.
as in Brian May.
The guitarist, yeah.
The bloke who's married to Anita Dobson, ignoring the fact that he was in Queen.
I didn't know he was married to Anita Dobson. I don't even know who Anita Dobson is. Do I need to know who Anita Dobson is?
Well, she looks the exact same as him. That's the
Oh, right.
shaggy wet lip perm.
Thought that was Scooby-Doo. Looked like Shaggy. Right. So here we are.
Look at my ball patches.
So this is, I'm getting your ball patch in, definitely. There you go. So this is the Auditorio Infantil Honor, and it's basically another venue for what they called it. It's a venue for concerts.
Okay.
So sometimes you get a concert here,
Yeah.
or two, and the Auditorio Infantil, it sounds like a children's theatre,
Yeah.
but it isn't. Right, let's see what you guys are saying. 108 people still watching. Spanish very similar to Italian. Grass looks like so green, must be getting a bit of rain there. No, anything you see green here is watered by the government.
Yeah, it does. It looks lush, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's although we did get a bit of rain not so long ago, but typically it's anything green here is watered.
That looks like green. It is.
Better now, David. Diane's on. Good morning, Diane from Virginia. Joanne Early did that. Pat Moran saying goodbye. Lee Harvey, we did that one. 100 people. We lost 8 people when it turned around to me. That's terrible, isn't it? So let's do this again. Put me on this side.
Are you wandering off?
If you stay on the right of me, that's fine.
What's that? Solarona.
That's the used to be the Solarona. Oh no, I don't know what it's called
I
now.
might look at that, to be honest.
People, it's like Marmite. People say they either like it or they hate it. Yeah.
I think I've definitely I always do the apartments now. So Annabelle's in Paloma Beach. I was in Paloma Beach.
Where are you now?
Victoria Court 2 to like.
Oh, okay.
No, that's good. That's residential, nice and quiet. Paloma Beach is really busy. Paloma Beach is nice. Paloma Beach is probably the second favourite. You like it there?
Yeah, I do like it.
That's when, what's his name?
Some people, you know, some people swear by it. They go.
Let's go up the middle.
Take my life in my hands. Can I quickly get that in?
Exactly. Take my life in my hands, ladles and jelly spoons. I've got ladles and jelly spoons as well.
Oh yes. You're building up a nice little card.
Let's go on the far side, yeah. We'll go up the middle on this side.
So I don't have to come down this way. I've got to walk straight down.
Doesn't listen, does he?
No, does not.
Yeah, I wondered. I thought you were going to walk down on the
Up
grass.
the middle.
I know, but to me the grass in the middle. We've got to walk on the grass.
Up the middle of the road, on the left-hand side. No, it's a nicer view on this side. So Annabelle, your dad's calling you Annie. Is that your nickname, or what do you prefer?
Oh no, I don't really like it. It's what my mum and dad both call me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Annie.
Mum calls it all the time. I don't. You better say hello to Mum.
Tim's picked up on it, so you must call me it.
Does Tim call you Annie? Is it?
No.
Say hello to Mum.
So, is she watching? Do you think?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Granny.
I think Grandma's watching.
I think Mum's younger than me, and Granny's probably my age, is she?
No, God, no, Gran. Welcome to divulge.
83.
I'm 83, you know.
So thank you for that, Annabelle.
I think people that age are proud of it.
Yeah.
That's all apartments, I guess, is it?
Most of these, yeah, but I think they do get rented out, so I think you can rent them out.
I was reading about there's sort of going to be strict rules about that, isn't there?
There are already strict rules about it. I'm getting so slim, my pants are coming down.
Oh.
So there are already strict rules, but they're being enforced now.
Yeah.
But what they've done, they brought a new rule in that if you are renting out a property to tourists, you have to have a particular number now to be able to put it online. Like what's it called? Oh, sorry about that. We're back in the room. We're back in the room. Yeah. Yeah, so you need a number now to be able to put it online. So you can't do it in, what's the word?
Like Airbnb.
Airbnb. You can't put it in Airbnb if you don't have this number. So that will stop a lot of illegal rents.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to stop you renting it out to family and friends at the moment. But the real way to go is to have a vivienda vacacional, which is a VV.
I see that sign on some of the...
Well, that means that it's regulated by the government, that, you know, the electricity's all right, that the people are solvent, they're not going to steal your money and stuff like that. So on Airbnb, you don't know who's putting it up there. I've heard horror stories that you send the money and when you get there, it doesn't even exist, you know what I mean?
That's the biggest nightmare, is best you get in there, get your bags and like...
Yeah, that's why you should really go to a hotel.
I go through booking.com.
Yeah, Booking.com's the same. Yeah. You know, it's they don't vet the people. I don't think. I thought Airbnb did, but apparently they don't. Otherwise, they wouldn't have that problem.
I've used Airbnb.
No, only
Because Paloma Beach is weird because you cannot access the Paloma Beach website. I cannot select dates or anything like that. It's really difficult to use. End up just going through. I tell you what, we have been lucky. It wasn't looking very great.
But it's warm anyway. I mean, even if it's grey, it's warm. Yeah. And not only that, but the UV index is still going to be high.
Well, Sunday was really hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sunday was
Yup, lads. So, let's have a look, see who's on. Hey Siri, what's the UV index going to be today?
Yeah, no, I haven't got
The UV index will be up to 9 today.
Up to 9. Hey Siri, what's the UV index right now?
Sorry, something's gone wrong. Please try again.
Hey Siri, what's the UV index right now?
The UV index is currently 2.
It's only 2 at the moment.
2 when it's not, okay. Yeah, it should be okay. That's quite a few older people go there, don't they?
Age 10, it's adults only, I think.
Yeah, there is, but even that, there is pretty does thing catered for the older generation.
Like 30s.
I'm saying that'd be my next stop there.
How old are you now, Matt?
57?
57.
I know.
You retired?
No, God, no, not at all. I wish.
What's the plan?
I don't know. You know what? I'd like to come out here, to be honest. I'd like to. Yeah, it's like I think I come out loads and spend a lot of time out here. So yeah, ideally, I'd like to do. I've got the Irish passport, so it'll make things a bit easier.
All right.
So yeah, and they love coming. The girls love coming over as well. Anyway, so.
Do they have Irish passports?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got Irish passports. It's handy. But yeah, ideally I'd like to do that. You know, I don't know where I'd like to stay. I like Los Cristianos, probably not Las Americas, but then would I like to move out a little bit? You know, I mean, I quite like what I see of Kaosawaki. That looks quite community, you know, and.
Well, my recommendation is go and look at everywhere.
Yeah.
And what do you want to do when you're retired? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to be a tourist all the time, then stay in a tourist area.
Yeah.
But that means your neighbours are changing every week.
Exactly.
You know. So, and as I say, it only took me 15 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
In a car. So, and it only took me about an hour on a bus.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. You're so close.
We'll go this way on the left.
Go left, yeah. But yeah. And it's, yeah, I know exactly what you mean about that.
I mean, the whole south coast is only 40 kilometres long.
Exactly. And your neighbours, you're right, they change every couple of weeks. And when they arrive, they're all ready to go on holiday, enjoy the holidays. So
Yeah.
you can have year-round noise, can't you? So,
Yeah.
But I think that's one thing about Victoria Court is, you know, there is a lot of signs saying, and it is quiet at night after 11 o'clock. You don't hear anything. So. Paloma Beach, you've got they're emptying the bins about 2 or 3 in the morning, and that one up there as well. So checking bungalows as well.
Yeah, I'd prefer that they empty the bins every day than once a fortnight.
Yeah, not at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, when do you want them to do it? It's perfect, isn't it? No bin men in the street during the day.
Not going to wake me up at night.
Let me wake you up. You're still out. You're still up at 2 o'clock, aren't you?
I'm in bed about 4 hours by then.
Dinner's at 10.
Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? Going out late. That's what the mistake we made last night, was going out late, or late-ish, and then it was packed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'd normally have. What time do you have dinner at?
Well, we have dinner at German time, so straight after the German news, which is about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
What time in England do you normally have dinner? About 6? Yeah, I normally have about 6. Is Charlie's bar?
Old Charlie.
Some kind of celebrities walking behind him with a camera.
Celebrity.
Might take a little mooch down the market later, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
You don't seem too
Yeah.
keen.
Well, we've been a few times.
I went there on Sunday with a hangover from hell. Scorching hot and packed. So I was walking through, these.
You were a gammon for a day.
People try and get through the crowd, sweating, and I had a hangover. I thought, nah.
Well, if you're sweating, you just slip through, don't you?
So I said, nah. So I can't do it. Couldn't get my Louis Vuitton sandals.
There we go. I've been here before as well.
It's the Leeds bar, isn't it?
A Leeds bar. There you go. Mint flavours of India. Oh,
I've been there once.
yeah. Is it okay?
I think you're going to dig that. There's a place like that. I tell you what's got really good reviews is this Factory 33. It's got like the highest on the Squish, 4.9 on TripAdvisor.
Yeah?
And Google.
I've never heard of it.
I know. And it's right on top, it's like Italian does fresh fish and pasta and stuff like that. It's got its 4.9. It's higher than any place else, and it's got a decent amount of reviews as well. So
Okay.
These little places, some on there. I wouldn't think so. Bistro. Factory 33.
Supermarket, didn't that used to be a bar?
No, it used to be Jade's bar. Was that Jade's? I think we might be. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's Factory 33, is it?
That's it, yeah.
That looks pretty old.
Yeah. If you read the reviews, 4.9
Yeah.
out of 10. No, out of 5. That's quite a popular pub. The tale about the owner winning the lottery 3 times or something, isn't it?
The Big Ben. And there's Victoria.
Yeah.
That's where we started the first charity walk with Webby.
Oh, okay, cool. No more plans on.
He's not doing a walk this year, he said.
Went there once for their.
Paella.
No, we did $11.95 jobby.
All right.
With a glass of wine or something like that. It's nice enough. What's that? $12.95. Yeah. Glass of vino.
Looks like we're still live, so we've made it.
We managed to maintain the level of numbers, or are people getting bored? And
Let's have a look.
imagine putting a 0. I'm going to break my neck live on TV.
115.
Okay, it's going up.
Chris Godfrey's on.
Started talking.
That's the guy I was trying to remember.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw a few of his vlogs. Yeah, he likes his Planet Beast, doesn't he?
Yeah, you forgot Chris's name, that's I did, yeah. He did what?
You forgot my name after the 3rd time I did it.
I did. Although I should remember Mark, because it's like a dog with a hare lip.
Yeah, well, is that German?
No, Mark. We'll go across here. We'll go down to the beach and back up.
Okay, cool. Take my life in my hands.
Take my life in my hands to the Arona Gran.
How's the market looking?
So I'll look around the market quick.
We could walk down this side, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Then just sort of like dangle your thing over the edge.
That's an offer I can't refuse. Still not a lot of people, is there?
No, not like the weekend. I was going to buy a Tenerife shirt for my nephew's son.
Your nephew's son.
Yeah, I was just trying to work out who exactly what relation that is to me.
It's your nephew twice removed.
Yeah, so he's only tiny. He's only like 6 months old. So I don't know when they sell them. But then you don't know whether they're going to change them or not either. But Tenerife are struggling still. They drew on Saturday, didn't they? I said one day, because Annabelle likes the football as well.
Yeah.
Another Chelsea supporter.
Oh, you're a Chelsea supporter?
Yeah.
All right.
Couldn't be
Are you a hooligan?
No, not a hooligan.
Leave that to me. And yeah, sometimes someone's getting tickets for the game, take them to Chelsea. We wouldn't mind going to see Tenerife playing. Of course, she watches. Her boyfriend's on loan.
Yeah.
You should be saying all this.
To Sutton.
To start from Ipswich, he's only 20, so
Okay.
they send him out on loan for a year and stuff. And
Oh, he's a professional footballer?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
and
So you're a Wags?
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm a dad of girlfriends with.
No relations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm a wag twice removed.
Hey, that's Aramis is still out there.
Is this where you were yesterday?
Yeah, I was there when
I could sit down there and just, hours just watch this. Watch the girl sunbathe.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of zen for you in the morning. I mean, we are lucky to live in a place like this.
Yeah.
Not everybody can choose to live here.
No.
And there's a lot of places, like I used to live in North Wales, which
Yeah.
is also a tourist area, in Pwllheli.
Yeah.
I worked at Butlins a while. And in the winter, it was pretty grim.
Yeah.
But the summer, it picked up and everything was great. So this is like summer all year round here, so...
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I sometimes think, because if you watch someone like, say, the Knight Rider, And he talks about it's almost like he's still on holiday, if you know what I mean. He's enthusiastic, you know what I mean. He's walking, he's saying, "Oh, would you love to hear the sunshine?" And
well, of course, you know, dinkies, dual income, no kids.
Yeah.
You got no real, you know, I mean, you can just enjoy yourself here, can't you?
Yeah, true.
But if you have to work for the man,
Yeah.
to earn the money, and you can't afford to have a flat in the place where you live. And so you're out in one of the rural areas. Takes you an hour to get to work in the morning, an hour back.
Yeah.
And you know, there's two levels of people who live here. You know.
Yeah.
And it's not say that you take the risk and get a business running and run a good business.
Yeah.
Then all well and good's for you. But
So that's in the ideal world. That's what I'd like to do. But what does it? What does it need? And what obviously bars and restaurants doesn't need any more bars and restaurants. But,
I don't think so. No.
But you know what would be if you were sort of, you know, if you were sort of thinking of doing a business, what do you think? Yeah, actually, this is missing on the island, or we need this, or we could do this. What would that be?
I haven't a clue. I haven't a clue. I mean, what would I want?
What do you want? What do you want to go or do here that they currently cinema? I've got cinemas.
I'd like for Amazon to deliver here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon don't deliver electronics here.
God.
So there's a lot of stuff you can't get on the island quickly.
Yeah.
So I think there are people that have started businesses like that. They've got like a warehouse in Madrid,
Yeah.
and all they do is you order through them,
Yeah.
and Amazon sends it to them, and then when they've got enough parcels, they send a big package over here.
Yeah.
But he's still not next day delivery with a drone or something like that.
We're just so sport. I mean, we just buy everything on Amazon, even things like toothpaste. You know, because it delivers sometimes same day.
Yeah.
And you know, because we're Amazon Prime.
So instead of going down to, I've forgotten some milk.
yeah,
So it's-
that's it. You can buy everything online though, don't you? To go out.
But eventually, I mean, look at the blackouts yesterday.
Yeah.
Right, that shows you how reliant we are on technology, you know. And people like Webby say, "I'm a dinosaur, I'm a dinosaur."
Yeah.
You take his internet away, he's had it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And so you've got to think, what type of world do I want?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get too deep into philosophy here,
Yeah.
but that's how government should work, or that's how people should create governments. Because I think we're at the stage now where we think the government is foisted upon us.
Yeah.
Right? And it isn't, because most of the countries that this place goes out to has got some sort of democracy.
Yeah.
Right? It might, you know, some of it might be a sort of a fake democracy,
Yeah.
but it's a democracy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the people have the power. The only thing is, the people are not interested because they're given bread and circuses.
Yeah.
All right, so as long as they've got fish and chips and Gogglebox,
Yeah.
they're happy, right? And
You've just described me to a T there.
well, yeah, I mean, people don't think about it.
Gogglebox.
People don't think about it. But what you want to do, and also that tax is bad
Yeah.
for some reason. I'm just going to film this as we're talking.
What, that ferry? What, that bloke? What's he doing down there?
No, this Coast Guard.
Oh, okay.
Coast Guard's coming in. So yeah, so basically, people are saying tax is a bad thing. I've got to lower the taxes, right? But what you want to think of it is increase the services.
Yeah.
So what services do you want to give your people? Well, I want to make sure everybody's got enough food, everybody's got a roof over their head, everybody has got transport that they can get somewhere
Yeah.
to do something. And it's a sort of a fallacy that if you give everybody everything, that they do nothing.
Yeah.
So every person I ask that thinks that, I say, so basically if I gave you everything, you do nothing. Oh no, I'd still work.
Yeah.
But they don't believe that other people are like that, you know?
Yeah.
So all the people that are against something like the universal basic income, right, I think they're the only ones that would carry on working if they had money, you know?
Yeah.
And that's not true. So there's a few people, and we know who they are, that would give up work or decide to do nothing. In fact, there are people right now that decide to do nothing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That is okay. What I want to be able to do is that if you're in a dead-end job, I want you to be able to quit the job and think about something else to get. And what will happen then is people won't be scared to lose the job.
Yeah.
So therefore, the job would be more expensive.
Yeah.
So that means you've got to pay, you've got to attract more people. So half the businesses here would go under because they only survive paying slave wages.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that does make sense. That's
Yeah. And the thing is, if you're paying slave wages and you say, well, I can't afford this new government thing that makes me pay Social Security, what are you talking about, you know?
But yeah,
You're paying the medical, you're paying towards their pension.
If you put into the pot and the pot's shared around, everyone's okay. It works.
The pot isn't shared, unfortunately.
No.
You're probably right. Anyway, enough of this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how many people we lost. We've been on 57 minutes and 23 seconds.
-1.
It says 115, 39. Oh no, still 115. There we go. Webby's on. Morning, Webby. Sunny Tenerife and Mercadonut. Had to abandon the walk. The wife picked me up at Cafe Oasis. I'm now at Hardy's Monument. What a view. Cool dude. Tenerife needs indoor sun tanning shops, says Paul Budd.
I must ask Webby got that, was that horse earlier, Timmy's Troubles?
Timmy's Tuesday.
Timmy's...
So yeah, put a fiver on Timmy's Tuesday for me each way. That's a tenner, right?
I was actually going to make, because you gave me Webby's, Webby's not Hotmail, his
Gmail.
His WhatsApp.
Oh, WhatsApp,
I got a tip for a horse last week. It's all after Lord May's show. And I actually fell asleep and forgot to back it and it won at 3-1.
3-1. There you go. Yeah, those are the types of tips Webby gives me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. After timing.
After it's won. Right.
Do you want to walk up there, or do you want to?
No, we're going to walk up here because we're going to the Market Tavern. You said for a coffee.
Yeah. That brings us out at the end of it, but that's all.
Yeah. Get sand in between my toes.
You've got Iceland coming up. You get your home comforts from England. Your people who can't survive without their Greggs sausage rolls for 2 weeks.
You can't get them.
In Iceland.
You can't get them.
I was in there the other day.
Greggs sausage rolls?
I bought them, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to import them into the EU now.
Old stock then. Old stock then, they're very still sent. That's interesting.
No, that's since Brexit though.
Is there, no, I've had them this time since Brexit. They've actually sort of increased the
Unless it's coming from Ireland.
Yeah, it might be because they do sell Irish stuff as well. Is it Iceland in Ireland? Greggs is not an Irish company.
I don't know.
England, yeah, so. Discussing Greggs, eh?
Greggs wasn't there when we lived in England.
We don't, so northwest London, we don't have as many Greggs. We've got a thing called Wenzel's, which are a bakers. They sell bread. Greggs don't sell bread anymore.
No.
They sell pastries and cakes and whatever.
Pastries and cakes.
Yeah.
No, I think I left in '77. So it was a.
Left the UK full stop.
No, I left England in '77. Went to live in Wales.
Yeah.
But there was nothing there in North Wales. In fact, the pubs didn't even open on a Sunday.
I remember you said short opening hours Sunday. And then how long were you in Wales?
Till 87.
And then what? You just said, listen, I'm up sticks. Did you get a job in advance?
No, I lost my job. I was a furniture salesman for Cavendish Woodhouse, and then Times. I lost my job, and so I went to college to learn computing. 2 years on D-side, and after that,
pretty new as well, then, wasn't it?
Yeah, after that I got a job in Regensburg in Bavaria.
Just off the back of that, nothing in the UK that just...
Well, no, they went straight from college to Bavaria because it was a student placement. During the college time, I was like the student union entertainment officer, and all the people that would come and visit us, I would make sure they're having a good time. And it was a group from the university in Regensburg we had an exchange with, so yeah.
Shy retiring type. Being a magician and doing this. Red coats.
I'd rather sit in the fresh air.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
Okay, folks. How's it going, right?
Evening. Cool dudes.
Which we said, I don't mind, Annabelle. You can. Oh, I tell you what, my legs.
Oi, oi, oi.
How's it going, all right? All right. Yeah, I think we'll do a couple of minutes to have a look. Yeah, what do you want?
Have you got a real coffee?
Coffee, yeah.
A real one, not instant, yeah? Great. I'll have coffee con leche. and a bottle of water with gas.
Aquasin gas. There you go. Is that right?
No, it's without.
Okay, we'll start. Yeah, before we order food, I'll have. Can I have a cappuccino, please?
Cappuccino, yeah?
What do you want, darling?
Do you do iced coffee?
Iced coffee, yeah? Can I have an iced latte?
Thank you.
Lovely, jubbly.
Okay, 112 people watching. Siobhan's on. Alan Wheeler, can you import with a license, which is why most importers don't bother? Okay. New horse racing vlog up soon. New contacts. All good. 2 from 3 at the moment.
What flavour would you like? Hazelnut, caramel or vanilla? Vanilla, please. Vanilla.
Thank you.
Give him my number, no problem. I already gave it him last time. You never did it. Have you got it still? Because you didn't get you got rid of mine.
What's that?
Sorry?
What's that?
Sorry?
What is it?
I'm sorry. What's your name?
I didn't ask what my name was.
No, I'd just like to know who I'm talking to. Sorry.
David.
Dave, I'm Tim. How you doing?
Tim. What's that?
It's a camera.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Live.
Really, for a brekkie?
No, walk.
That's for a walk. Yeah, we did a walk. We're at the end of a walk.
Not a walk.
Yeah.
Rude.
Gone quiet.
So, Webby's World, Tenerife, Mercadona. Len Harvey had to abandon the walk. Please hit the thumbs up.
What did I get the other day?
Paloma Beach, yeah, we're just round the corner from Paloma Beach now.
What did I get? The roll. Oh well.
Have you not had breakfast yet?
No, not at all. No, so I'm trying to find what did I have the other day? Oh, that's it.
Thank you, darling.
That MT Ultimate Butter.
What is it?
That's nice. Bacon, sausage, egg, hash brown.
MT Ultimate.
Yeah.
Served on a soft roll.
You should ask for cards. I'll ask for cards and do a little trick.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to do a trick.
What's that?
You're going to do a trick.
Yeah.
Cool dudes.
Oh well, ho hum as they say.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Market Tavern. Man United, I think.
Is that Man United?
Man United pub. Oh, the guy who runs it's Man United. Len Harvey had to abandon the walk. Who did that one? Joe Early, New Horse Racing. Siobhan's on. Don't know about you guys, but I'm tired after all that walking. Need a coffee. Awesome food in the tavern.
Have that one there. You'll be hungry.
Send Webby down, says Godfrey. Said Chris Godfrey. Yeah.
What do you fancy, Timothy?
I'm not going to have anything. I'm just having water and a coffee.
Yeah, I'm all good, honestly.
Right, we're going to finish it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Next thing, who's ordered the big breakfast? That is good. I had that the other day.
If you're going for that, I'll go for that.
Yeah. Do you want to go for that?
I'm all good. Oh, honestly, no. I had cereal. I'm not hungry.
She had cereal. She's not hungry. The cereal is sort of to whet the appetite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that special K with dark chocolate.
Oh, very nice.
When did you buy that and buy milk and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Obviously you did, yeah. Yeah, I haven't cooked anything, so I've been. Yeah, I think we go with that. When do you have like a bacon sausage sandwich?
Honestly, I'm all good with the coffee.
Been good. It's been good.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, you got to buy one, then we'll have it.
Yeah.
Half it.
Good devices, yeah. No, they are substantial.
A busy day ahead. Anne-Marie, 112 watching, 69 thumbs up.
Okay, ready to order?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
oh, I think so. What are we going to go with, Timothy? You going to go for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we have 2 MT Ultimate Butties? What do you want?
I'm all good.
Yeah.
What would you like?
Oh no. No. What's that?
What bread did you say?
Yeah.
Hey, what bread do you want?
White, brown, raw, spaghetti.
Oh, a roll.
A soft roll.
Soft roll,
A soft roll, yeah. Sorry, I thought it only comes in soft roll.
okay.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, 2 of those, please.
Two
And
of
you
those.
don't want anything.
I don't want anything. I'm all good.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what do you want?
I thought she said toast as well. Oh, a pack of playing cards as well.
You're hyper today, aren't you?
No, you know what it is. You know what it is. I do like. I do like a card trick.
You do? Okay.
Everyone likes a bit of magic.
You should have said I brought something.
No, that's cool. Well, once you come back, but that was a bit surreal, wasn't it?
It's all right. I mean, a lot of people don't like being filmed. That's why I've got it up here, because there's nobody in the shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? I try not to get anybody in the background that doesn't want to be on.
Cappuccino?
Cappuccino for me, thank you.
Mugged white coffee?
That's me. And you don't have a pack of cards, do you?
Not sure. I'll have a look.
They have, that's today, so they have, on a Tuesday, they have like a quiz, and they do that Sticky 13.
Sticky 13,
and stuff like that. It's a bit of a laugh, goes on for a few hours.
So we got Monday and...
I keep it on. No, that's not a packet.
Thank you, Darren.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. Is that chocolate, or is that on the glass, or is that part of the drink?
Part of the drink.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can I just show the camera?
Yeah, of course.
Tim next in one.
There you go. Iced coffee with chocolate dribbles.
Pretty good.
Yeah, looks good.
So you don't drink hot coffee, do you? Just
No, just cold coffee.
I don't think I've ever tried it. I think apart from a sip of yours. It's 10:26 already.
It's what?
Oh, we're 10:26
Yeah,
already.
no.
We got a plan today. I don't know what we're gonna.
Well, it depends if the sun comes out.
Have you got a car?
Nah. You know what? That's one thing I want to do, and obviously I'd like to do like refreshing.
I could take you to Kawasaki and then you can walk back. That'll take you all day.
Unless you want to go to Del Duque and walk back. Well, that's not on your way, is it?
I can drop you anywhere. I've got to go.
It's up to you.
I've got to go to the Passerella Centre
Well, hey.
to get. Thank you, Donny.
Tim goes, oh no, they've got cards on them.
I don't mind.
See, I'd be nervous.
You'd be nervous for the rest
Oh, the plastic.
Yeah, because because it's so close, isn't it? So close that magic. It's not. Tim's not on the stage.
So the plastic
You
cards.
decide what you want to do.
These are brand new. So they're all in. They're all in. What's it called?
That'll be added to the bill name.
Oops.
Jesus, not a good start, Tim.
No, the plastic cards. You can't really manipulate plastic cards.
Better with the rubber ones.
The paper you need.
So what do you want to? Yeah, have a little think about it. If you want to stay around here, if you want to go for a walk, run, gym. I don't know about the weather today, to be honest. I don't know what it's going to do. Is it going to clear up in the afternoon?
Yeah, I'm happy to stay around here.
Okay, you cool.
Go on the beach.
You'd go, I'll walk down here later.
Right. I don't know whether it'll work on camera, but we'll see. Right.
Jeez, I'm sitting so close to him. Surely I'm going to spot what's going on. I see, yeah, because I...
The over the shoulder.
I don't want to know.
Yes, this is the magician's view. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
No, you know what I mean. I like magic. I don't want to sort of overthink it.
Okay, got you.
So I still think.
So we take the 5 of spades, so 5 of hearts, stick in the middle.
Yep.
Snap your fingers. Turn it over. Comes back to the top.
Okay. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Well, no, which means that's it. Smash it.
So basically, these cards are marked.
Yep.
Yeah. On the front, so you can tell which one's which. We take half the cards, right?
Yep.
And we turn them face up on the back of my hand.
Yep.
We take the rest of the cards and put them face down.
Yep.
So half the pack's face up and half the pack's face down, okay?
Yeah.
Now magic works in the 4th dimension, so you don't see it.
Yeah.
So we take one of the face up cards,
Yeah.
turn it and put it anywhere.
Yeah.
And what that does, it makes all the cards face down.
No. Yeah. No, that's strange. Yeah, yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, because I watched that really close. Yeah. Okay. Excellent stuff. Are the people enjoying it?
Are you enjoying it? They don't see it for 30 seconds.
No, that's impressive.
You like that?
How many card tricks would you say you'd have in your repertoire?
5.
5. Mm-hmm. So you go around tables, do 5, 5, 5, do the same.
When you say card tricks, right?
No.
So there is a disappearance, there is an exchange, there is a finding a card that there's lost.
Yeah.
There's producing a card,
Yeah.
and there's disappearing a card.
Yeah.
Right? So there's only really 5 tricks, and the rest is story.
Okay. You know what I can't, you know, some of the card tricks, and so say there's a card trick with a classic one, they may take an envelope and someone sign the card, and it ends up next thing at the end of the show.
It's in the envelope in a wallet.
Do you understand how that's done?
Yeah, I do that trick, yeah.
Cool, I wouldn't have a clue, but you know.
What you got to do...
Or they open an orange. Come on.
You got to do certain things, right?
You're going to make the card appear in my breakfast roll, like
No. Say stop.
under my egg. Stop.
Here. You want to go forward, backwards, stay where you are?
Stay where we are.
I'll take the card, have a look at it, don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
Put it back in the pack and shuffle it.
I can't shuffle, but I'll do my best.
You know what it is, right?
I forgot what it was. Jesus.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I can, I remember. Memory of a goldfish.
That's the worst bit, that.
Dealing with idiots who...
Yeah. That's shuffling, is it?
Yeah.
You got to shuffle like this. Was that your card?
No, say Tim's going to shuffle like this. The cards are going this way.
What I want you to do is just think of your... Well, just think of the colour first.
Yeah, definitely got the colour.
Think of the... Right, ladies and gentlemen. So just think of the colour. Don't say anything out loud, but just think of the colour.
Look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Lovely.
Cool, dude.
Not noticed that. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So what we're going to do, we're going to say, is that your card?
No.
It wasn't your card?
No.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
No.
What about that one?
No.
No?
No. I know this is all part of the trick.
It was red though, right?
No.
It wasn't red?
No.
Oh.
It's green.
Broken.
You've broken it, yeah? I don't know, maybe... Hang on, let me put that there. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Point to one of the cards and name it. Name your card.
Mark.
No, name the card.
I'm sorry. We'll give it a name.
Yeah. No, what was the card?
9.
A 9. Red. No,
Spades.
black. Round of spades. Nine of spades. Okay. Point to another one. Those two. Okay. Wasn't red.
No.
Okay. Of those two, which one do you want? Which one do you want to give me?
Jesus, this is impossible. I want that one since that's first I went for.
Okay. So this is mine.
Yep.
And your card was?
The 9 of spades.
And it wasn't any of them.
No.
Damn.
That is crazy.
That is
So
unbelievable.
that is all part of the trick.
Yeah. Do you want to whack down the seat over there, guy? That's crazy. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
So we're going to scoff this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it here, and 105 people still watching. Can you pull a rabbit out of the hats? What was that about? Now that's magic. Hey presto, brilliant, it's excellent. AKA Paul Daniels. That's a proper breakfast sandwich. It is proper breakfast sandwich, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we've got another couple. We're going to go up to the Magma, and we're going to go for a coffee in where all the police go, opposite the Magma. So tomorrow is...
You sure you would like this?
I know I should remember, but as you can see with Chris Godfrey's name, I can't do anything today. So it is Colin and Alison. Now you've seen them before, and the place was shut last time we were there, so we're going to pick them up from the siesta, go to the park in the Magma, have a walk around San Eugenio, and end up for a coffee in Las Rosas, opposite the police station in Las Americas. If you want to join us, get up early morning. And if you want to come for a walk, I'm open on Thursday. Go to timothydow.com/events and you can join us there. Right, say ta-ra everybody.
Lovely. Thank you everybody.
See ya.
Good day.
Wouldn't want to be you.
See ya.